Come have a smoke with me. Welcome back to the low budget back porch. I wanted to briefly cover a topic that I think is really important for both the new cigar smoker and the intermediate cigar smoker. I still consider myself firmly in the latter stages of the intermediate cigar smoker. There's still a lot I'm learning, um, still a lot that I have yet to master, but there are a lot of things, a lot of milestones I've been through. Okay? And so I think I can. Somebody's old muscle car in the background. Um, so I think I can share something with you with some confidence here, and that is the importance of your local cigar shop and their house cigars. They are an important part of your cigar journey, and I'll tell you why. Number one, they're affordable. When you want the flavor of a good cigar, particularly on a lower budget, maybe you're having a pinch that week, maybe you don't smoke that often, and you don't want to invest that much time in it or that much money. Understandable, right? Maybe you just want something to fill out your humidor, and these do get better in your humidor over time. Um, and you just want to have something to make the humidor look a little more impressive and have a little more options. And you don't want to break the bank doing it, and you don't like going online and getting all these packages of things you've never seen and can't touch before they get there. And your local tobacconist's humidor is going to be well curated by the owner, and it's going to have house sticks that they manage the um, humidity and the temperature in that humidor, and so you're going to have a more likely a better experience with that. So these are important. Um, they run the range. They run the full gamut of cigars in flavor, style, size, certainly, where they're made, how they're made, who makes them, flavor profile, strength, quality, and it's a trial and error. But what better way to do trial and error than with something that doesn't cost a lot? This stick here is from my local cigar shop, Southern Cigar and Tobacco in Noonan, Georgia, and it runs a little over $6. I think it was $6.40 or $6.60 or something like that. Most house cigars run between $5 and $10. This is right there in the lower end of the middle of that, and for that reason I think it's a great value. In this particular one, I've smoked it many times before. It's a little inconsistent in that some of them are made a little better, some of them have a little bit better flavor, some of them are a little more peppery, a little stronger than others, but they're all coming from literally the same box inside my tobacconist's humidor, and that's okay because these are generally more of a bulk stick. They're more affordable for the shop. They probably have a little bit more profit margin on them, and they're a bit of a profit center for the shop, and that's okay because they're in business to make money, and the better they do, the more likely they stay open for you to buy these and other sticks. So there's really not a whole lot to review here. This is a Maduro wrap cigar. Origins rather unknown, although judging from the smoke, it's very rich, very flavorful, but not super strong smoke. I would venture to say this is probably Honduran or Nicaraguan, maybe a blend of both, maybe even some Mexican tobacco in here. I'm not 100% sure where this stuff comes from. Um, I don't think it has much Dominican, if at all. Um, and they really can't tell me a whole lot about it at the shop. I think they have these kind of a bulk thing, and the supplier just has these as kind of like just bulk cigars. But these are also great cigars for low priority smoking. So if you want to hop on the lawnmower and grab a cheap stick that tastes good and doesn't bomb out the back of your throat, and still kiss your wife afterwards, I mean, this is a great, great cigar. So, if you're new to cigars and you're trying to decide what you like, your palate, first of all, is going to change. It's going to morph, and you're going to like different things that you didn't like before, and you're going to not like things so much that you kind of liked in the beginning. That's okay. That's normal. Things will cycle in and out, things will ebb and flow, but you kind of settle in a lane. My lane tends to be medium strength Maduro wrap cigars in most cases. I do like a lot of other cigars. Just because something's dark doesn't mean that it's strong. Just because something's light in color, like a Connecticut wrap cigar, doesn't mean that it's weak. And no cigar, whether it's the brand, the actual face of the cigar, the actual cigar model, if you want to call it that, who makes it, where it's made, nothing guarantees it's going to be quality. You can have bad examples of a good cigar. So, trial and error. But I gravitate towards this because I have a better than 50% chance that it's going to have a flavor profile that I like because it's a Maduro wrap cigar. They're a little bit sweeter, they're a little bit earthier, they're not typically pungent. Some of them are very aromatic and smell really nice. You know, I smoke on my back porch, and my neighbors have actually complimented me on my cigar choices, and they have no idea about cigars, and they just say, "Oh, it smells so nice because you smoke good cigars." I smoke some bad ones too from now and again, but I try to keep the good ones in my rotation more often than not. But that's about it today. I just wanted to share that with you, and maybe just let you know that it's okay to smoke a cheap cigar if it's good, and if you're experimenting. If you're going to smoke a couple cigars a week, take the time to go out of your comfort zone a little bit, and don't be afraid of that no-name, no wrapper cigar with no cellophane on it, no band, that your tobacconist is pushing for $5 or $6. It's a good chance you're going to like it, and it may become a staple of your habit. Well, it's kind of a short one today. Shouldn't be a whole lot of edits on this one either. There's not a whole lot to edit, and it's been enjoyable. I'm going to get to work here shortly. A cigar and a cup of coffee is probably the best way to start your day when you have the right cigar. And this is definitely a good combo for me today. This goes great with coffee. So I'm going to stop pontificating here. I'm going to thank you for joining me, having a cigar with me, hopefully. If you want to see more content, make sure to like the video, subscribe, share the video with a friend, post it on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you like. Tell your friends, tell your mom. Heck, she might smoke cigars you never even knew.